In New York, if you're charged with a DWI or DUI, you go in front of a judge. And at the time that you go in front of the judge for the very first time, if your blood alcohol content is a 0.08 or more, or if you refuse to take a breath test, the judge will suspend your privileges. If you do refuse to take a breath test, you're not eligible for a hardship license. However, if you do blow a 0.08 or more, you are eligible for a hardship license. A hardship license is not given by the Department of Motor Vehicles. It is only handed out by the judge. And ordinarily, the process is to ask the judge to put the case on for a few days later in order for a hardship hearing. The purpose of the hardship hearing is to determine whether a judge will give you a hardship license based on financial hardship. In the more rural areas of New York State, it is very difficult to get from one's home to their work without using their motor vehicle. And there's not very much mass transit, buses, subways, and therefore someone might have to hire a car or a driver, or in these cases a taxi cab or maybe an Uber. And that could be very, very expensive. And everybody's on their own income, and it's fixed to some extent, of course. And if you can prove to the court that based on your income, it would be a financial hardship for you to essentially hire a driver, then the court would grant you a hardship license. However, in the city of New York, getting a hardship license is a little more difficult due to the advent of copious mass transit. So if you live in Brooklyn and you have to go to Washington Heights, there's buses, there's subways, which would not create, in most cases, a financial hardship. And remember, a financial hardship is not that it's going to take you longer, because that, while it might be a hardship, it's not a financial hardship. But these are things that should be discussed with your attorney before you go in front of the judge.